Reverend L. Sharpton spoke to the media after the service. 13 on your side's Carla Byron's in the newsroom with his message. Carla?
Reverend Sharpton says he was honored the Lyoya family asked him to do the eulogy, and he intends to fight for justice for Patrick all the way.
What was your initial reaction to seeing that video?
Made me feel like I was witnessing an execution.
The Grand Rapids police officer who shot and killed Patrick Lyoya during a traffic stop in early April hasn't been named because Chief Eric Windstrom says he hasn't been charged with a crime. Reverend Al Sharpton says withholding his name sets a bad national precedent.
We cannot tolerate that kind of precedent because suppose he's not charged and he does something a year from now, we will not know he was the one that did this. Citizens do not have the right. If citizens are under investigation, we put their names out. Less known if they're charged or convicted. So police cannot have a special way of being dealt with.
Secondly, the Reverend's calling on the U.S. Department of Justice to begin a civil rights investigation.
We had a federal and state prosecution in George Floyd and got convictions in both. We had both in Ahmaud Arbery and got convictions in both. So the local prosecutor can think that it's all going to end with him. No, it's going to all begin at the same time. We are not going to see this covered up by local authorities.
Sharpton pushed for federal police reform with the George Floyd Police Reform Act, but it failed in the Senate in 2021.
I had continued discussions with the president, who did push for that bill. And as I said in my eulogy, it needs to be part of the litmus test of who we vote for in these midterm elections.
Detroit-based attorney Ben Johnson, who's also representing the family, says civil action isn't off the table either. Kirk.